So how's Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball? Is he confident about his grip the last couple of days?
Yeah, he threw the ball really well yesterday, so he's confident.
Did he throw it well enough where you'd be confident that he won't be limited in your passing game anymore?
I don't believe so.
Will he practice today, man?
He will.
You think he'll wear that tape on Sunday?
No idea.
Did anything happen to Rashawn at practice that he popped on the injury report?
Yeah, obviously. I don't know to the extent of it. We'll see if he can go practice today, but, definitely a little concerned about that.
Has there been any thought to shutting Christian down for an extended period of time? The hamstring seems to keep popping up on him.
Yeah, I think that's certainly on the table. We'll see kind of like where he's at. I know they're still doing some testing and whatnot with him.
What is your confidence level in those guys behind Rashawn and Preston, just in case Rashawn is limited to some extent?
Well, it's the next man up, and the standard doesn't change. But let's face it, the guy is pretty impactful, I'd say, when he's out on the grass. So certainly he's a guy that we definitely want in there, and when he's not in there, I think you can feel the effects of that.
JJ got some snaps in the Giants game too. Have you seen progress in that rookie?
Yeah, I think he's made progress, but again, he's a young player, and it's not like RG came on overnight either, So it takes time for these guys. I think if you compare RG to his rookie year, it's night and day. So these guys have to develop, and for a lot of them, especially in that position in particular, like the interior D-line, the outside backers, those rushers, usually takes a minute.
So how's the week gone? Obviously, it's coming there and back from London. You feel pretty good about where you guys are at physically?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we feel any effects from that, so we'll be ready to go. And certainly it is a little bit different in terms of this will be our earliest kick, so our guys are going to have to be ready to go from the moment they wake up.
They talked all week kind of about liking that schedule with the noon games. Is that beneficial to reset your schedule, or on a week like this, is it kind of a wash with just kind of a non-normal week?
No idea. It is what it is. It's the circumstances that you're dealt, and that's every week in this league. So, you gotta adjust.
Matt, I'm curious from an offensive philosophy standpoint, when you're taking deep shots, what target would you like to hit to say that this is successful? Like, is there a goal that you're trying to for fit?
Yeah, everyone.
But in a reality, I mean,
Every one of them. I mean, we're not just calling it to just throw the ball away. When we take them, we expect to hit them. And if you don't, then, yeah, I think there are some benefits of just throwing it down the field in terms of showing that, hey, we're willing to do this. But, I mean, the goal on every play is to have a positive play. And if you don't, I just don't know how to think of it any other way. I know that's unrealistic. I realize that. It's unrealistic you're going to go out and complete 100% of your passes. But anytime you don't, you're always coaching up the reason as to why, maybe whatever it is. And, maybe the quarterback has pressure in his face, or he just misses a throw, or the receiver stumbles, whatever it may be. But you're always trying to find the reasons as to why something's not successful.
Other than the possible RPO aspect, what are the pros and cons of running out of the gun as opposed to having the quarterback under center? And why do you guys seem to really prefer the gun runs?
Well, I think it could take on a different form each and every week, depending upon who you're playing. Sometimes some of these defenses don't anticipate you running as much out of the gun. And I think our guys, led by Steno, have done a nice job of coming up with some schemes that can take advantage of those situations. And certainly I think there are benefits in terms of the RPO world, or the run alert world, where it's a little bit easier to see for the quarterback as well. It marries a little bit better with some of the, maybe some of the passing formations. So yeah, I think there's pluses and minuses to everything in this league, and you know, we've ran probably a little bit more outside zone than we have in the past out of the gun, and one of the negatives typically is that your back is further behind the play. You know, he's further behind the combination blocks, which, but we've done some side stuff this year that's kind of helped us out as well. So I think it's just, it could be a week-to-week thing in terms of how much are we in the gun versus how much we're under center.
Whether it was tongue-in-cheek or not, you said at the beginning of the week that you might spend a little more time at the office this week with everything going on at home. How has the week gone for you, and were you successful in doing that?
Well, I think today's the day, right, when a lot of distractions start to file in from out of town. So, yeah, we'll see what time I get out of here tonight. Don't wait up for me.